thank you guys so much. I detect a quorum. We will now start our Education Committee meeting. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Before us, we have Resolution RS 2020-219, Mendez, Murphy, and Welsh approves an option agreement between Metro Government and Wallace Mitchell authorizing the purchase of certain property owned by Wallace Mitchell. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Yeah.
Can you speak to us about this, Mr. North?
This is we've been looking for a property in the Cane Ridge cluster for a middle school for several years, and we found one that is with a willing seller, and we are a willing buyer, and with your approval, we will purchase that land.
Thank you so much. Now, it was brought to my attention that there was a conversation about having one in the Priestlake community around Smith Springs, which happens to be in my district, and that it didn't quite work out, and then they were looking at something in the Stewart's Ferry area. So is that still on the table?
If I could refer that question to Mr. Prophet.
Executive Director for Facilities Maintenance and Construction, Metro Schools. Our boundary planning department works with our department quite closely on where our growth is, where our schools need to go to accommodate that growth. And eventually, for lack of a better way of saying it, for a while, that bullseye continues to move around.
Okay.
And in this particular case, it's developed at the Mountain View area, which will help alleviate overcrowding at Antioch Middle School, possibly Marshall, potentially a couple of other schools, but very few from other schools. So that's the purpose of this. Relative to any other aspects out and around, we're trying to alleviate overcrowding at Thomas Edison by moving some of those children over to Smith Springs, which we actually have a community meeting tonight on.
Yeah.
So that's in the process. That will help, and that will also keep us from having to build a $20 million addition over at Edison to accommodate that growth. And get rid of some portables that are over there as well. So that's sort of what we're doing in that area right now. There hasn't been any other discussions about properties in that specific area. So,
do we know, is there still overcrowding at Palo and Kennedy?
I won't say it's necessarily overcrowding. I will say that it is at its capacity and probably stretched. But I wouldn't say that it's grossly over capacity at this point. I can give you those figures. I'll be glad to share it with you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Do we have any other questions on this?
No.
Okay. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right. Motion passes. Thank you, guys.
Very much.
Oh, sorry, I did have something else to announce. So MNPS can use some volunteers if anyone is able to volunteer, and let me grab that information.
We also have an update on the superintendent interviews, director of schools.
I can update what I know. So because of the tornado, so there are 5 finalists. We had the full interviews of one finalist Monday. Tuesday there was one in town, but because of the storm, we weren't able to do those, and we have postponed the interviews and are working to reschedule that when school board members and the finalists can get all of that rescheduled.
So rescheduling 4.
So there will still be four more interviews. At least that is the plan.
And did you want to speak at all to the schools that were closed and the combination?
I'll update you on.
No, you
so
did that already? I'm sorry.
This is an update on response to damage from the the tornado. We had damage to 3 schools: Laughlin Elementary, Churchwell Elementary, and Meigs Middle School. The plan moving forward, and we've been out of school this week, and we'll be out of school again tomorrow on Friday. Laughlin had roof damage that we are able to do the repair within a few days. So Laughlin will open at its location on Monday. Churchwell and Meggs had more extensive damage that will require months to repair, and pretty extensive repairs, and it is not safe to have school in those buildings. So the plan for the students that attend those schools, for Churchwell, the nearest school that has room is Park Avenue Elementary School. And so the Churchwell students and staff will move to Park Avenue Elementary and basically run two schools out of one building for the rest of this school year. And there are a lot of details to that, a lot of moving parts, including transportation and bus routes and that sort of thing that we have a plan for and working out, and we think it's as good a plan as possible under the circumstances, but there'll probably be some hiccups come next week.
Quick question. It's a disaster, and there's, without the sensitivity, why don't we send the kids back to school where they could go back to school? Is there a reason? Only because I know some of the kids, they can't eat. I mean, the reality is they're coming from neighborhoods that don't have the opportunity.
We actually opened up two schools for food, J.E. Moss and what was the other one, J.E. Moss and...
Right. As far as while school's out for feeding them, or once school starts back up?
Actually, both, I guess, because I'm with H.G. Hill. We started a food drive Tuesday morning. We took it up to Churchwell area, and I mean, kids were lined up every place because the grocery store was also closed. Right. So, fast forward, we've been doing it for 3 days, and I think we're one of the major sources of food for a lot of kids. It just seems that, if there's an opportunity, now they couldn't go back to Churchwell, I understand, but if you just expand that beyond the areas that weren't damaged, is there an opportunity then to get some of the kids back to school, just to keep their progress going? But also, I think we're all pretty devastated with what went on, but their learning could continue at the same time. I'm just curious.
So the question is, and I won't be sure I understand the question. The question is, why stay out for the whole week and not go ahead and go back today or tomorrow? Right. And that is a complex decision.
Okay.
And so in situations like this, we have all the way across the county, not only do we have students that have been affected and school buildings that have been affected, but we have teachers and staff whose roads are blocked or their homes are damaged. And it's a weather situation that, and so if you're closed Tuesday and Wednesday, and there was no way to go back, and probably today, do you open up just Friday or do you wait till Monday? And so bouncing all of that back and forth, it was determined that the best course to take was to start back on Monday.
Excuse me for 1 second, guys, because we are actually over time.
Okay.
So we're done with our legislative business, so we can actually take this conversation into the hallway. I did want to quickly announce that MNPS does have food boxes tomorrow from 1 to 4 p.m. It will be 200 food boxes available at Antioch High, Cole Elementary, Donaldson Middle, Fall Hamilton, J.E. Moss, Glencliff High, Madison Middle, Maplewood High, and Tusculum Elementary. And I also wanted to announce that volunteers are needed to help pack those food boxes and distribute them. So if you are available and would like to help, tomorrow morning starting at 8:30, you can go to Park Avenue, Graymar, or Jerry Baxter. They're also taking donations for standard school attire and supplies for teachers to replace their damaged items. Thank you so much. I apologize that we have to take this conversation to the hallway since it's not legislative. Have a good day.
Thank you.
But we still have, even if